Oh, 3-day weekend's gone already. I should be able to see the game now. After yeah, 5. All right. Story mode. A little bit of that. Got my VM up and running. Speaking of which, I'm gonna upgrade it as we speak. Hopefully. Mhm. Alright, there we go. Just learned something here. There we go. Grab. Nice. Let's go upstairs. Wait, what? Oh, I got 6 mil. Cool. Here's the box. There we go.
There you are, Capitan.
It's not really ready for
operative
one.
I have ever had the pleasure of
Oh
coordinating.
no. Oh, there's a lost my.
Goodbye.
Do this real quick because I know as soon as I get to my chapter. There we go. Missile ready. Oh. Yep. Let's do this.
Capitan, I have been thinking. The Caribbean is very nice this time of year.
Let's do it again. Hopefully I get some good. Good dollar. Oh, grapes. Yeah, nice grapes.
Oh, I need to flush the tank. So we are relocating, Capitan.
Right mode. Perfect. And up. Go.
Goodbye.
Apex kinda raises my anxiety. I don't know how to play it, it's driving me nuts. Because I don't like dying like billions of times either.
So we go back to paradise. Again, safest approach to reconnaissance is to pose as one of Mr. Rubio's smugglers. I have been monitoring air
I think
traffic
that's the
from
only
the
thing I really
island.
don't like about
Every
you guys.
report and it's not the most recent
Freaking
plane
the
to
over
land in Los
dying and
Santos.
dying and dying
Over
and dying and
1
dying.
MP
I
to
don't
see how
like
things
dying.
have changed since our last trip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Come on, stop. Hey! Why? Why? No. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna say they're all dead. And I almost blew up the plane. Mm-hmm. Alright. The island.
Do you have the plane?
Oh, I'm not
Very
smoking,
good.
so I
I
guess
have sent you
it's not that
coordinates.
bad.
Keep south until the air becomes thick with herbs and profanity.
Hold
There
up.
should be clothes on board. You switch on the way.
Hold up.
And leave
Hold
your
up.
guns on plane.
Got
Remember,
this. We got this.
drug
Small
dealers
runway.
include
We got
smugglers.
this.
They do not trust them. Guards find you
Smuggler's
with
airplane.
weapons. This will not end well.
We got this team. Wow. Probably about after 9, I'm gonna switch over to my VM and share what I've been working on. Been a while since I've done something like that. My plane is smoking. We'll make it to, I hope. Maybe not. I think it's done. Yet. That's not good. Come on. No, I'm gonna have to pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Until... No! That's lame, dude. Oh.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. I did destroy it by accident. Alright. Hitching the ride until we get that call. Going forward in reverse. I have to wait for me too.
All right.
Come on, Pavel. What the hell is that? Oh. Come on, Pavel. Look at that. Run van. Can you found nearby? Oh, you're right there. This should take me to my helicopter. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. No way. Am I not going to? Oh. Three stars. Go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Daniel. Gotta get to the ocean, request a dinghy, head over there, and we're done. Whoa! Oh, hello. Why did it slow down? It should be going picking up hella speed. Right. What the heck? Gotta be something wrong with this thing. Oh. Alright, let's see here. Services. Shaka. Request dinghy. Wait, is that a speedboat right there? That's good. Good dinghy. Oh, no, I don't have a dinghy. Dinghy tried to kill me. Oh. Come on.
Did you?
Shut up, Simone. You know what I'm playing on PC, I don't have a yellow submarine. $8.19. Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Alright, let's gather intel again. Grapeseed. Nice.
Bye.
Same, same.
So we go back to paradise again. Safest approach to reconnaissance is to pose as one of Mr.
Alright,
Rubio's
let's screw this
smugglers.
up.
I have been monitoring air traffic from the island, and I have coordinates of the most recent plane to land in Los Santos. I, for one, am keen to see how things have changed since our last trip.
That's going to be hilarious. Let's no. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. I think it'll be just fine now. Hey. It is? Really? That's so weird. Hi. What? Bye. Oh.
Do you have the plane? Very good. I have sent you coordinates. Keep south until the air becomes thick with herbs and profanity. Yeah, there should be clothes on board. You switch on the
We're
way.
not smoking
And
this
leave your
one. I
guns
don't
on
think.
plane. Remember, drug dealers
Come on.
employ
Hold up.
smugglers. They do
Hold
not
up.
trust them. Guards find you with weapons. This will not end well.
Okay, we got this. Yeah, we did it. Where did... Oh. President show. Very, very weird. Okay. Yes. Can you see the alert? That's going to things. No. Weird. Alright, let's pay attention. That's so weird. Okay, come on. It's really weird. Let's open up the dashboard, see what's going on. I didn't see anything. Alright, let's stop. Whereas I can't see chat here. Alright, we're going somewhere else. That is weird. Okay.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Is your chat's broken?
As soon as you go beyond the airstrip, you must be careful. If guards get a good look at you while you are in the restricted area, they will know something is not right. Safest thing is to stay out of sight.
Hey, boobies.
Hola, ¿qué cuentas? Mi hijo quiere ser rica. Pues sí.
Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Oh. Oof. Mm. Hmm. What is there? Yeah. From the whole boosting thing out, but yeah. Yeah. The communications tower. Gosh. Mhm. Oh no. Mr. Rubio. I'm like, I don't like it when it auto plays videos. I don't have my mouse selected on them. I don't want to show the impression of anything political. I don't like politics. I don't want to see politics. Let's see. Is
Hola.
there anything flashing over here? I'll only poison the guards if I see the poison there, or if it's hard mode. Hard mode, then yeah, I'll definitely need to go out my way to go get it. But alright. I don't know why. It's probably a setting. Probably change it. I'm never tired.
little box could have moved since you were last here, Capitan. Upstairs,
Communication
downstairs. You
cards.
will
Well, we
need
need
to
to
look
hit.
around.
Hmm. Hmm. Do. Here's the box. Yay, the box. Hmm. For this game. Oh, found it in one swoop. Ooh.
I have connection. You can use it with the app on your phone. Now, what do we have here?
Alright, let's...
Have a look in the basement. No need to change the winning formula, yes?
Get iron 2. I'm good. Thunder.
Look,
Ooh,
in
pink
the display
diamond.
case, a diamond. Is it pink? Pink diamond must be more valuable than regular diamond, yes?
Hmm.
Getting through the case will be a
This is
challenge. Use
cash.
the wrong
Yeah.
tool and you destroy what is inside. I will do some research. Aha, cash. Marking location now.
Painting.
Ah, fine art. Excellent for money laundering. I will mark location.
Nothing.
Gold. Now this is
Gold.
worth noting down.
Ooh, this just got interesting. I think I see gold
Location
over there.
noted. Remember, you are not a pack mule. There is only so much you can carry. You want more?
Gold number
Bring
2.
friends.
That's a 1.5 right there, and a pitcher in that. That's enough for 2 people. Unless I get one more thing of gold. I just did. All we're focusing
Okay,
on is gold.
position logged.
Noise. Here. I like that. Gold, gold, gold. Do, 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 do. Well, 3 gold. All I need. Onto the top, and then we're gonna get caught and leave. We're done. And pretty cool. Big diamond. That's a hell of a tank. Mm. Catch me if you can. Yay, I'm in caught. Boop. Oh, right in the chest. Oof. Clusters. Um, hmm.
Alright, we have a target and we have a location. We are missing everything else. Head back to the sub and we get started. And if you want to go back to the island, you can, of course.
Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, let's go here. Oh, I want to go to bed. Down there. The moon. Yeah. Bounty hunting. Services. Why are they always behind you?
It's a raw vegetable app, a raw vegetable entree, and some kind of vegetable dessert.
Jesus Christ!
Alright, so we know where the gunman's at. Let's get over there. Come over here. Let's go. What are you doing, Boots? Not for fish. Fish. No. Hi.
Good night.
Good night.
Hold on. See,
I am. Okay.
I would have done an intel mission if
I just got pink diamond and 3 gold, so we're good to go on gold.
Yep.
It's going to be a good one.
My friend Mike thinks on because he's gonna
Not this one.
not this one. And if
After yours, and then after that, sure. This one is good enough for 2 people.
because after school tomorrow, me and him were going. I was gonna teach him how to play PC game because he probably doesn't want to go through the effort of preparing his controller.
Okay. Okay, good night. Make sure the cat's out of here. I don't know where the cat's at. Huh? Is the cat in here? I've seen the cat go in here, but I don't know if he left. Where's the gunman at? Okay, close my door. Cool. Ah, gunman, where you at? There it is. Gotta lose the cops first, though. There we go. Oh, I'm cold. Hold me. Alright, where the fuck? Oh. Mm-hmm.
No one followed you, right? Just so
Let's
you
see
know,
what he got.
that's a limited time offer.
Rifle,
Can't be found
maker.
anywhere but this van. Guaranteed.
window. Oh, I don't have that on this one, do I?
Good. Always
Yeah.
got more exclusives lined up. Hmm? Guaranteed to turn heads before you blow them off.
Advanced rifle.
Won't find that in ammunition.
That's my friend.
Deal. Act now. That price ain't here for long. Thank you. You were never here. I was never here.
Need the atomizer though. Maybe next time. Full armor, full everything. We're good. We're good. Yep, there we go. Okay. Meh. Controller. Hello. Whoa. Oh. $10 a day for the mechanic. Wow, that's cheap. Plan. Carriage vehicles, Kasaka. The fun butter begins.
I need to
Yeah.
flush the tank. Welcome back, Capitan. That was a master class in clandestine reconnaissance. And you have a tab too, no? Now do business. Come over to the screen and I will give
I'm
you the
hungry
tour.
and I have
So
nothing
we are
to eat.
relocating, Capitan.
Okay. Now the easy part.
Such equipment is not available on open market. We will need to borrow it. And I have a lender all lined up. Meriwether are running tests on their new submarine, latest
Yeah, I
model.
think last
It
week
will
I
have what we
played
need.
okay.
I would ping you exact coordinates, but
That wasn't fun.
they are blocking my sonar. I know the general area for the test. We start there.
Hmm. Let's yeah, let's go.
There. You see the boat and the helicopter? That must be the spot. Time to get more than your feet wet, Capitan. Dive time.
Turning around. Gotta get it over there. Yeah. God damn it. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Bye.
Yep, I'm gonna go up. Exits. Loading. Where's that stupid sub? Got it? No. Right. Enter the submarine. Enter the fucking floating underwater sandwich.
Are you inside? I still see nothing on sonar. Extraordinary. The tool will look like box full of wires and switches and antennae.
Come on, just jump down. They are underneath. In fact, probably good. Alright, so we know it's not down there. Go. Good. Ooh. I fucking hate this thing too. I have rebreathers. And I don't know why I'm going straight to fucking that. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Well, just in case. I have not a clue what just happened. I don't need to go underneath, so. That shit's on fire now. Cool. God damn it. Okay. Let's see the sonar jammer already. Come on. Select. Right, so let's go.
Have you got it? The whole submarine just popped onto my sonar. Good work. Now go. Back the way you came.
Mhm. I don't know. I can show what I'm doing, or I could just record it and upload it to YouTube. I don't know yet. Mm.
You are back on the surface, Capitan. Well, things are getting busy up here.
What I'm putting together is basically how I worked for a criminal for like a freaking decade. Get in there, let's do the prep. Professor, as long as you're not Merryweather, we're good.
Goodbye.
Camera.
How are your things?
Yeah, let me finish this heist and I'm probably we'll call it at 10 now. So let's finish this heist and then I'll show a little bit of what I'm doing. And
I have
oh,
not been able to stop thinking of that diamond, Captain.
what I'm doing, look at is basically I'm gonna kind of piece everything that has happened all together, you know. There's a massive long time display of Dargo, massive gaslighting, massive harassment, you know, all that.
You wish to set course, Capitan.
And, you know, finally wanted to say something about it, I guess. I mean, it's still happening to this day, and I'm not the only one that it's happening to. I mean, it's the mentality, the whole office environment, hostility, you know. What is that thing? End up.
Fine.
Inside. What? It's definitely a new, but I already have it. I guess so. I don't remember seeing that. I'll be under 100 this week too. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, the penis. Penis.
Watch out for the helicopter. Just get the deflector back to our sub. America is not only the land of the free and the gun owner. It is land of paperwork, receipt, registration, serial number, and for this operation, all unacceptable. We must be clean. And the closest thing to doing in Los Santos, stealing from your rivals. I have found a gang who are bringing unregistered shipment. They are from Los Santos, so of course they are operating out of a Morgan skyscraper office. I have sent you location.
Penis building should give me a good little area where I can land. Let's see. It's either I can write it as a book, release it as like part 2. Do my actual story, or like I can just start releasing my own little podcast now. And let's see. Like, I actually really legitimately work for a real freaking criminal. I mean, he owns, or no, technically doesn't own it, but yeah, he does own it. The ISP.
Try looking for gun locker, wall safe, something like this.
But
Take cover! You're dead!
really,
Oh, fuck me! Fuck off! Dirty old man down!
kind of work. Do this way real quick,
Grab that son of a bitch!
because we knew he was right there. We'll go around this way.
Put something between you and the EO! I'm coming for you! Oh shit, dude! Shithead!
Yeah, it's easier to fight them that way. Actually, we got them already. Okay, we're good. Nope, we gotta hack that. We have to hack the planet. Dude,
If you cannot open it, try looking for their computer. Probably unlocks
the
remotely.
Windows Vista machine. We're gonna hack it real quick. I mean, let's see. 22. Let's see if I can lock it on. I don't see it. I see it now. No, wrong 22 though. Okay, 40. This is 2271. Don't see 22. 59. There's that time. Oh, there it is.
Was that it? Did it open the locker?
Whoa, yo. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do both. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is.
No complacency, yes? They will be right
I
behind
mean,
you.
at one point I was
Acquiring
thinking,
all the
I
weapons and
don't
tools,
know.
it is labor
Maybe I'll
intensive,
just keep this
Captain,
podcast.
but it is the only way for professionals such as us.
I know
Nothing to
it's like
trace,
taking
nothing to
forever to
lead trouble
release
to your
new
door.
different
And
ones,
when you
but
offend a man such as Mr.
think
Rubio,
about
trouble will do its best to seek you.
it. I mean, I told my story. Let me see. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. This will come back in real quick. There's the Widowmaker. Okay. Outside. Oh, the helicopters. There. That should be enough time. Get up and out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit, 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 shit. No. We're out. We're out. So, I had like key players down, you know. Gotta go in from before I started the guys to after. Gotta put more things together, but it's hard to really do that. And Marty, the Nets. Right before LBNet, we had. Of course, he was all a part of the .com bubble, so he had like shit ton of domains. Some he was able to cash out on. And apparently a lot of shenanigans happened with Eastman Computer Wholesale. Wholesaler. Sorry. And
So, you're back.
to a
The
point they were
surveillance is over.
pretty much
Now
sued
the
out of
fun
business.
begins. We can begin at the screen whenever you are
Or at
ready.
least that's what it looks like through the lawsuits that I found. They were definitely sued, and business ended. Alright, so I hate the plasma cutter. We're doing that one first. Mm-hmm. So, on top of that, and on top of that, I've basically putting together the whole situation. The first decade, I basically worked for him. I worked for him for basically free for 10 years. And we're like 8 years total, but the only thing he was paying me with was a credit card, and that wasn't even payment or anything. It was like all under the table kind of stuff and whatever. There's no wages, there's nothing. Somehow, some way, he wanted to be my financial advisor, and wanted to be the one in control of everything I do with my money. What money that I never see is beyond me. He's always wanted to be in control. And he would use various tactics where I would question him, he would use it against me. And anything else, he would actually use my own parents. I would be the victim to my parents' bad habit, as he would put it. And technically, it's none of his business to begin with, or what happens, or what goes down, and what not. Just like before, we're going here. Go ahead and take a picture.
Well, I do not hear any brains being blown out, so they are not
Just
there.
like the one on I seen on Xbox
They
earlier.
must have begun the job ahead of schedule. Try to find some clue to the location, plans,
Yeah,
drawings,
he was
coordinates,
victim
anything.
blaming like
Send me the
crazy.
photograph and I can cross-reference.
And if I took control, it would always be that I would be not knowing how to do my own money, and I would end up giving it all to them, and they would
Just what I
spend it
needed.
all
This
crazy,
will only take a moment.
which that's not even true at all. Nothing. He's just totally egging me on with that. And then he pretty much had me to believe that, you know, I was going to
Updating GPS now.
partner with the company, I was going to have a stake with the company, I was going to be an actual partner, not just a regular employee, technically, it would be like, yeah, like me being CISO for the company. And, for that, it would be more like, yeah, I can be on with that. That's like gaslighting me for like 7 years. Made me always believe that it's some bullshit, you know? I mean, granted, I got to learn how to drive through the company. But you gotta also think where I came from, too. I came from nothing. I came from, you know, the area where we're just barely holding on. So, hello, peoples. I haven't shot them yet. Here's what I can do real quick. Cover. Really? Aha! This is probably where I die if I don't back out. Okay, so they're in a car. I don't even know if my helicopter is going to make this. You know what? Alright. Hmm.
What is happening?
Hopefully I can go in, do this real quick. Oh,
This time
now
there
we're
was
gonna get
shooting,
this.
yes, but this is good news. Means you have the cutter. Now, just get it back here in one
I can
piece.
just do this real fast. Oh, it's like 7 years and kept it going into me like that, you know. I'm feeling like I'm a VIP kind of like person, you know. And I don't know, when you have me, when you have somebody mentally believing that, you know, they are this type of person, of course they're gonna live like that. They're gonna live that kind of lifestyle. And they're gonna try to, and or trying to that tomorrow will be that lifestyle that you want to be a part of. You want to be special. You want to be known. You want to go to these talks. You want to have inspiration from others. You want to hire teams. You want to build teams. You want to do all these cool things, and the moment you know you're so driven to do this, and you just can't. Because you're always being pushed back. You're always being facing the carrot that's being handed in. It's in front of you. And of course, in some ways, I let it go that long. But coming to think where it came from, of course I'm gonna think that long because what else is there? Technically, I didn't have cancer. I should have went to the Air Force instead and said fuck all this. But then with cancer, basically I just still being egged on, and a lot of things I didn't understand or wanted to believe in was he was truly was that villain, that bad guy that I had to deal with. So he was not family, he was not brothers or anything like that. He was a villain taking advantage of me. Taking advantage of my niceness. Keep thinking that I'm
Fingerprint scanner. We saw
going
Mr.
to press
Rubio's office
forward
is
and
state-of-the-art.
going to hear what he says.
Question, so we have
You
only one
know,
option.
he's just gonna
We
dangle
find the
that carrot in
fail-safe
front of
tool.
me
This is the backup which allows for reconstructing Mr.
and
Rubio's fingerprints
just
in
keep running
emergency.
towards it.
And there is only one in existence, kept safe on the mainland by his head of cybersecurity. This
And
alone
now I
is
just
will allow us
backed
to
away
hack
from
the system.
that
But first
completely,
things
you know.
first, we find his archives. Head to the coordinates I have sent you.
Probably didn't help much when, you know, when I needed help at the moment, and he just screwed with me. I mean, what the fuck, man? The real owner is not Marty, the real owner is CJ, but the reason being he's the owner because Marty tarnished his name so badly with Eastman Computers slash tried to bring it back with Vegas.net before selling it to Greenspan Corporation. And, you know, and painting this huge picture, you know, on exactly what happened. It's like he really tarnished his name. And somewhere along the line, I don't even know how, or, you know, being a fly on the wall of how did Celia get all part of this. I think he was just in the right place at the right time, and every time Marty does criminal activity, he turns a blind eye. He's not ethical at all. You know, I'm thinking, I'm like pulling something here. I'm thinking I have something.
The location of the archives is rotated every few
You know,
weeks. The current location is
it's
documented
like,
on the computer system in
this
this
is what really
warehouse.
hits me is
You
like
must
see
avoid
this Reddit
surveillance
post about
cameras or
him
destroy them, or just kill the power. There will be
stating
circuit
that
box not too
Marty
far
has
from
nothing
here.
to do with the
There will
company
be security
since
inside. If you are not seen by the cameras,
he
you
got
will have
busted
an element
earlier
of
this year.
surprise, yes?
But then again, when I spoke to Marty, when I was needing desperate help of finding a job, 'cause I just got fired and whatnot, and he told me he was always in control of the company. He was always there, because he's always there. He has to be there. He's the one. CJ is just a name and the puppet. The real mastermind is Marty on that company to begin with.
Being Mr.
At
Rubio's
least
head
has
of
been.
cybersecurity is a busy job. There are offshore account transfers to manage, hidden servers to maintain, social media websites to infiltrate. If we do this correctly, it may be some time before they realize what
That's
we
what I've
have
been putting
taken.
together.
Find them, come on, find somewhere safe. You
Pop your head out, buddy. There you're over there. What? No, you ass hat. Hey.
Find the computer. We must get inside and get the location of the archives. I know what you're thinking. Hacking into a cybersecurity system is like pissing into the wind, yes? Well, if I were American,
Right,
I would
be
agree with
exactly
you.
on. This Xbox is lagged, and it is behind. PC is on point.
It worked.
So yeah,
We have the location of the archive.
I know there's more to it, and I've been trying to find something in relation to that whole thing in 2003. The only thing I find is somebody else posting about their feelings about it. But it just comes to show, you know, comes to show, especially with the recent thing, you know, goes to jail this year because of this fraud that he's committing. It's like that's his MO, and that's always been his MO. He always does that kind of, who's this fraud? Like a huge hustler who thinks he's a pimp. He thinks he's pimping everybody. And that's his mentality. And then I hear this whole story about the whole work environment happening from this friend who's currently working there, and oh, it's a massive problem. There's a massive problem going on, but the problem is, the whole problem is by the person leading it. I mean, it's like he's a both mentally and a verbal abuser. He harasses mentally and verbally. He's very racist. He's very sexist. Very things he shouldn't be saying, but he says it all the time. Regardless of his color of his skin, because you know, just things you don't say, he says it. If he can steal $1 from you, he will. That's the kind of person he is. I mean,
The tool you are looking for will be the size of a credit card. Look for something with antennae.
and then he buys, believe it or not, the whole ISP thing has to be front, because he takes the money that he hustles out,
I strongly suggest you
either
do
it
not wait
being
around.
he sells a domain, borrows the money. He borrows the money. He does have a chief financial advisor. I mean, not chief financial officer now, but he's always been there since the beginning. And not always he has money either. So this is what I've been doing. I've been piecing together everything that I've witnessed and seen from this company. I never signed any NDA. I never signed anything. I've always been technically could say whatever I want, because I never agreed to anything. I never agreed to that I wouldn't say anything. So there's never been an NDA, there's never been anything. Actually, it's like, in essence, because I was doing it under the table, I can say whatever I want. I can show the evidence that I have proving my case. And that's it, because I've been there, I've seen it. I didn't sign nothing. And basically, so under,
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Captain.
it's also
Think of how we
freaking,
cover our tracks. And the
what's
most
it
important way
called?
will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment.
It's like, I got this freedom because I didn't sign anything. It's number one. No NDAs, so I can disclose anything. Let's see here. Technically, the only time I am on the books, even though I was off the books, I've been on with that company, always been off the books, so under the table work, which technically I didn't really exist. So technically it's like my word versus theirs, but on top of that I have other words to go with it. I have evidence to show proof. And let's do the crying torch. So to think about it, it's like
Goodbye.
I'm like sucking on this estradiol, freaking under my tongue, and talk at the same time. I'm just thinking of what else is there, you know? I have freedom. I have lots of freedom. Technically, I didn't put in, I was not under any NDA for what I'm saying in my book. And I have no trade secrets what's going on.
No loose ends. Mr. Rubio takes
Especially when I put in how I got fired, how I got treated.
So, the drainage tunnel.
That's, I'm not disclosing anything insider related, so I'm also safe on that regard.
You will also find armed security at many construction sites. Apparently, the citizens of Los Santos have a habit of stealing such things.
So it's like, I'm thinking, I think too much because I am the one generating. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just a lot to grasp, a lot of things I'm thinking and realizing and understanding that, you know, of what has actually happened
Equipment such as this will
all
not
those
be
years
lying around
working
in
for
the
Marty
open.
with
You will need to search
LV.net.
toolboxes and such. And you can practice clandestine
Was I
maneuvers
really
on the
working
guards,
for an
yes.
actual
Or find a hard hat and keep your head
mastermind
down.
criminal? And I'm pretty sure I really was. Let's see. At most, I was pretty much a disposable grunt at one point because, you know, he calls me up one night asking to come help him move stuff. He didn't say what or where. He says meet him at this location, and I come to this location. I walk inside. FBI comes rolling in. So it's like, okay, I'm disposable at this point. It's like, oh, why am I still with this guy and doing this keep on going forward because that's from 2003 and I didn't leave until like 2007-ish. I started working for OVNet when beginning of 2000. And it's like you go to archive.org and find websites and whatnot, you know. There's like some weird timeline released to some website in 2013 stating basically this whole timeline on how this company ran and whatnot, but there's a lot of no truth to it because you go to archive.org and you start looking up these websites, you see that things are not what they seem. Like, yeah, like you're like calling him out on his actual lie and doing so with proof. Come on. And that's what I've been putting together.
Bring it back for safekeeping.
I guess in a way I've been trying to figure out a way to deliver the information, you know? Trying to see if there's a way to put this down. Technically I have most of it already put down in my book. So that's technically already a book written. I have most of that information on my WRNet spec 1.2, which was the beginning of my podcast I wanted to start and put together and
Good to see
whatnot.
you happening.
But the problem is I'm getting sighty. It's hard to talk, it's hard to do this because I don't know where to really begin or how to end or whatnot, because I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. On top of that, and I also don't want to put all this information down and nobody. As the way I'm going to try to make this an example, because I can't be the only person in this world. I know there's other criminals out there. Matter of fact, I met them in Oregon.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We
This
work
criminal
so hard
mind
to build
person,
weapons,
you know,
vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards
he
we
had a
destroy it all.
deal with
The only way to be safe, not sorry.
this other
Yes.
person named
We'll
Michael
leave behind a
V.
single piece of
up
the
in
jigsaw.
Oregon.
Mr. Rubio will finish
He
it.
had a dealing within a GAPS or SCC or something like that. SCC, Security Commission, whatever. And I never knew about that until after I got out there and started a work partnership with him. But no, it's just with him. It just the reason why it backfired. I got pushed away from there.
We have all we need now, yes, Capitan? We go at your command.
Let's see. Got pushed away from Oregon. Mainly because the guy was like trying to, instead of initiate me as a partnership and acknowledging that, he was pushing me as just some person sitting in a closet all the time, just doing half-bit freaking computer repair jobs when I wanted to do managed service providing. I wanted to do stuff, you know, that we can handle and take on. I wanted to build my business. I wanted to build the business. I wanted to build not me. I wanted to branch out and have a group. I want to do something legitimate. And he just wanted to make money now, which was basically he goes to Best Buy, buys a computer that's on sale right now, and he'll take everything off, load pirated software on, and sell the computer 10% plus an extra 30-40% markup of the computer that he bought from Best Buy. He did that all the time. That is why I'm not in Oregon right now. Because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be unethical and sell unethical things to people. You know, doing unethical things is just, it gets to you. Especially when you don't want to be that way.
Welcome back.
And, you know, I'm someone who came from the streets and pretty much, you know, it's a nightmare. It's definitely a nightmare out there. You know, but this main story is not about Michael McGee, it's about Marty, CJ, Ron Cook, Connecting Point, LVNet, Eastman Computers. And that's the whole point of what I'm working on. I'm far from it, really. Actually, what I should be doing is switch my inventory. Oh, I got 2 armors left. Wow, okay. Outfit 1. Oh, business-like. Alright, let's see. I can't show it in my VM, and I don't want to just throw my desktop up. So yeah, there's no way I'm ready to present, but there's a lot of things that's going on. So, it's not like I'm ranting about it or anything. I'm just trying to give like a good picture of exactly what I'm working at. You know, planning this stuff out, putting together the facts and whatnot. Maybe this is something I can move forward with, you know? Maybe there's other things I can put together, investigate. Maybe because I want to keep the cybersecurity focused. Maybe in the future, I want to sit there and take down like some popular freaking, maybe some machines that are for the capture the flag, and you could sit down during those times and break them all down. That's what I want to get to. But right now, it's like the book is the one part of my healing. This next part is another part of my healing. I was gonna think about this as like Darvo. Just reading on more about information on how Darvo is. Deny attack. What's the definition again? Let's see here. Darvo's meaning is deny attack, reverse victim, and offender. To put it this way, when I started with Marty, it was all under the table. It was not even being paid. It was like the deal started with him paying my bills, well, my parents' bills, because they need help. I needed help because I lived with them. I lived with my parents when I was 19, of course. Let's see. And it's like a lot of times is I, for one, was in denial. That I was ignorant to even understand. That maybe he's there to take advantage of me and whatnot. I wasn't even thinking that at the time. I was thinking because I came from a poor area, this town, borderline living on the streets, living, and having something like working for LVNet at the beginning was like cool. It was great. I didn't know any better. It's like I didn't really know any better. I really didn't. And I was just blinded by, this is something awesome. I like being a part of the tech field now. It's like first 6 months, I went from just doing help desk to learning how to install DSL lines, to learning low, what was it? Like a low current freaking wiring, where I make my own Cat5 cables, stuff that I wasn't doing before. Well, I know it was because I was doing it at home. And I was able to make my own little labs when I could. But even that was a really hard time because that's a different story. And so I was it was more like ignorance in a way, but I was blinded with that ignorance because I was thinking I don't know if they knew that I hacked them to get inside to do everything and already know that I knew the network, but Marty on one side, he's more of a salesperson that never sleeps. I never really understood that. He was also always doing VIP slash at the club every night.
You'll get
I
used
mean,
to it
every
down here,
night.
yes?
I would
I do not
stay.
even smell the
This
smell
is how I
anymore.
used to work at LB Night all the time. I would stay there for 16 hours a night, sometimes 24 hours, depending. I might actually end up sleeping there. And for 6 months was actually at the apartment location doing all these calls, all these tech stuff. And but then I actually started breaking off to doing business. Since I knew how to do Windows stuff, I was starting to take over Windows administration. I was engineering better security. I was implementing better security. That's what I was implementing better things that they never had. And starting with NT4, then NT5 was coming out, which was Windows 2000. That was a different beast, but I already had my hands on it. So that was like the best thing about it. Best thing about being hired back then too. Was I had my hands on things before, and then I started picking up more graphic design, started doing web design, data entry. I was doing that. I was getting more into Linux administration too, even though I didn't like Red Hat at all. Not that I liked it anyway, but Linux is Linux. I actually liked it all flavors. So. At the time, I didn't like it because I didn't feel elite to use it. It feels like you're not cool if you didn't have like a certain brand of Unix operating systems and whatnot. I was a little arrogance on that part. But regardless, it's like I helped put together better security standards and practices, analyzing logs all the time, verifying if we're gonna get attacked by anything. The major big worm started spreading for Windows 2000, 2003. I already had firewalls and stuff like that implemented and done ready. It was fun times. I actually really brought up their security standards and everything. So it was like I was being a network admin, I was being a network engineer, I was being a system admin, system engineer, I was being a cybersecurity analyst and an engineer. I was doing all this stuff for Mari at the time. And all thinking, yes, if I keep doing this stuff, keep thinking this positivity, that I'm, that part of the team, that this is my way of being introduced as a partner for LBNet, maybe I can be that some type of CISO or something, or high level executive or something, something I've always wanted to be a part of. It would be that high in the pole. Of course, they didn't have any visions or anything like that. CJ was maybe half a year or a year younger than I am. Somehow he was able to already actually paid for his UNLV. And but he was able to go to UNLV and all that. And that's like the deal that I'm putting two and two together on. You got the key players. You got Ron Cook. Ron Cook was a senator for Nevada in early 90s. He also ran Connecting Point OV. And late 80s. So when he became senator, there's something you can actually find out there, document. It's actually documented from the government stating that he, giving him access and allowability to use his business with with government agencies while being a senator. So, but my impression with Connecting Point was I never really seen them as a real company at all. They seemed like it, but all they did was basic repairs all the time. They implemented standard turnkey solutions, and there wasn't really much. And of course, by the time 2008 hit, they folded because, that political economy collapsed. Any fake MSPs out there actually would collapse. I've seen it. Actually, I was part of a couple MSPs that actually, at the time in 2008, basically went under. Because they had no real solutions or anything like that. They were reselling solutions that they were just being more of a middle person. And all I basically became was a grunt for them. So it's a different thing there. Connecting Point folded. They pretty much got absorbed by a company called Market Services. The rest of the company formed a different company, and they moved on their own. Ron Cook was sitting in the sidelines up until 2016. That's when they finally announced that he's actually chief technical officer, chief financial officer of the company of Elgina. And this is all public information. Easiest stuff to find. I really gotta pee. So give me a second and we'll get back onto my tangent here. Let me park away from the streets because I don't need to get like 2 stars and shot at the same time. Oh, we'll get back to my tangent. We'll do things together. Because where I'm going to leave off as is John Cook's Connecting Point and how 2 days ago. Sometime in 96, 97, Ron could purchase a building. It was an old Bank of America building. I remember it because when I was with my mom, used to go there, deposit money and whatnot. She would, and that was her thing. So, this building had equipment in it for basically P1 information and whatnot. It can be extended on the dial-up services, ISP, shooting cops right now. Oof, that just made things worse. I think it's over. Oof. It's over. So I'm thinking somewhere in 97, something along the lines with just like me, but CJ didn't hack them. And what I'm thinking is CJ didn't do anything like that. He just probably reached out somehow. Applied for Marty to do something. I'm pretty sure he's the one that initiated that he probably got hooked up with a friend or whatnot. And because the friend probably worked for Eastman Computers. They probably got hooked up through there because, you know, friends know friends and they get hooked up that way, kind of feel. Like everyone I've ever met that there's a few different people that I've met. They used to work for Marty during the Eastman Computer years. And some of them they come from the same school CJ did. And being that said, of course, you know, in the tech field and whatnot, it kind of in a way stuck together. And I think that's how it became. It just CJ probably had a knowledge for the stuff, but he didn't have that much knowledge. Especially if it took somebody like me to just rumble in and just freaking take it all over. But then again, it wasn't just me that took it all over either. It was like worse than a freaking cockroach motel. So many people were inside at the time. It was insane. But at some point, because of that hookup, in some way, because Ron cooked connecting points. I think this is where, because Eastman Computers is also connected. Because the Eastman Computers, they had to have some deal with connecting point. Like, because connecting point's more of an MSP, managed service provider. And I'm pretty sure that Ron Cook probably lost an employee that was managing the T1 equipment and the ISDN equipment and stuff. And CJ just came in and said he's gonna take it on, and he took it on, mostly Googling everything and top books. And probably didn't know at first what he was getting into. I mean, I picked that up really quick when I took over their network, and it took them. I don't think they ever really known that I had basically full control over the Cisco stuff until like 2006, when I just started giving up and not caring anymore. Because I used to have direct lines to my office, where I had like unlimited traffic then. But of course he didn't know what he was doing, because a lot of that is when I would start using some of the traffic, all of a sudden I'm like the one taking over everything. So he's always had a misconfiguration with networking. Especially when he did it all alone and he refused to really let anybody else help him. Especially the one who That's me. But that's how he is. He's arrogant, an asshole. And but when things go rough or wrong, he always takes that blind eye and look away. And you know, you can sit there and witness one of his employees just getting his ass beat in front of him, and he'll just shrug it off like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's happened. I've seen it. I was like, what else can I do about it? I'm just a grunt, really getting paid. But that was later on. And so, but yeah, CJ. That's the only thing I could think of is like Eastman Computers, Marty had to have like some deal because Eastman Computers wholesaler is pretty much like let's say like an outlet store or an outlet PC store, pretty much, where you just go and buy pre-made computers from somebody and that's it. And setting up a computer back then was not, it's easy. Windows 95, done. Windows 98, when it came out. But yeah, no, the company ended in 97. Started like in 92. So he was selling computers with like 3.1, 95 when it came out. I mean, really what boosted his sales and whatnot. But, at some point, he tarnished his own name. Somewhere in 97 with Eastman Computer. To a point where I was looking it up and he was being sued by all these companies. Or that company was being sued by all these companies. And that's why CJ became the actual CEO for LVNet. Even though he's labeled as CTO, but if you really look up the business, the whole business name and business business license, it's always been his name as CEO. But that's always been a thing. And let's see. Well, in a way, that's how I've been thinking how Connecting Point is tied in all together with LVNet, and I think it all has something to do with Eastern Computer. So I think that's how it all really began. I mean, it's hard to get any answers on how that happened or how it began without asking, but the problem is getting legitimate answers. Most you can really do is look it up and put two and two together. I mean, Ron Cook's Connecting Point folds in 2008 because he's one of those fake MSPs. Those fake MSPs made so much money during the late 90s and early 2000s, all the way into 2008, just by reselling things, pretty much, and you just have to use whatever is possible to resell it. If you don't have your own system set up there, you're gonna fail. I mean, that's how I was being successful when I was up in Oregon. And that's where I'm putting things together right there. It's like I had my own system. I had it open source, I had my own system, I had it all set up. I even wrote custom stuff because of that. And that's how I knew it was. I knew I was going to have success when I was in Oregon. So I did everything on my own. And and think about that, it's like that's actual that's real success when you think about it. And if you can do something where you can come right out of a dark time, like the whole what was it, 2008 freaking economy crash, come right out of that to make money out of nowhere. That's it. I had a I had a sales guy with that. But that kind of failed there. But yeah, let's go back to the tangent on what I'm putting together. So with connecting point, connecting point, CJ picking up the slack in 2000, I meant 97. That's how they got together. When Eastman Computers folded, Murray decided to take Vegas.net before Las Vegas.net, try to make that as a business, and in which his name was so tarnished that he did not go that way. I mean, he did, in a way, was farming it, but even according to go to archive.org, you type in biggest on it goes old as the old, like 96, 97, 98. Always been like a directory service for hotel crap, whatever, you know. Back then, it's like basic spam shit that people actually resell to make a few extra dollars when they click and look through their sites. But it's kind of something like they do now with Las Vegas on it. But it's like I'm putting this all down, showing that he tried to do Vegas.net on his own. And when he was doing Vegas.net, his name was tarnished. So he went to CJ. Well, technically, what happened first, he went back to LA. He tried to build LA.com up. That worked for maybe a year, and then he came back. That's where the LA.com came from. That's where he met a few people then in LA. They did the programming for a few of those things here and there. How can I forget Mohammed? Oh, that dude was crazy. Anyhow, LA.com, he actually built that up to where, you know, it's just another one of those basic websites you go to for information about LA. And he tried to build that up. He took a whole year to do it. And then he came back from there because, you know, he doesn't need to be in LA to actually keep things going. And then from there, he actually took that LA.com and sold it by 2000. And that is when, in 2001, he actually was able to boost LVNet for Las Vegas.net at the time. But he did sell Vegas.com, Vegas.net in about 2000. He sold it to the Greenspun Corporation, which was LasVegasSun.com. For the Las Vegas Sun. That was like one of the Las Vegas special newspapers here. And that was next to RJ.com, Review Journal. And yeah, I sold Vegas.com, Vegas.net to help fund Las Vegas .net. But he put all that in CJ's name. In return, allegedly, I can only think of putting things together took that he took because of that deal. He was able to say, "Hey, I'm going to put you through school. You're going to." He went to school through UNLV, but he only majored in business, nothing tech-wise. Everything tech-wise seemed to be on-hand learning, and technically, even with all that schooling, he's still a really bad businessman. Not gonna lie, but I mean, there's a few questionable videos that I've seen CJ done on YouTube that he put up like a couple years ago. Try to pretend he's somebody else, and then he just gave up on it. He's really bad with marketing. And on top of that, he's not really that good with business either. Because, and this is where I'm thinking, because the whole timeline of the Las Vegas.net, a lot of that is Marty acquires money, rather through Ron Cook as a loan, or he sells things, could be bad things. Like 2003, the whole vodka situation, that's something he just hustled. He, my only guess is that he's met these people through VIP access in clubs because he was clubbing all the time. Probably still clubs now. Probably not as often because he has 3 offices filled with nothing but Bitcoin mining. He's probably already cashed in with all that. On top of that, invested in real estate, but he has also screwed people with that real estate too. I'm one of them, actually. And that's actually in my book too. But let's it's like everything that he's done. It's like LVNet buys companies going out of business kind of thing, or strong arms them into letting him buy them out. There's a dial-up company going out of business, takes them over. DSL company going out of business, takes them over. Wireless company, new technology, or LVNet. So he takes them over, but every time he takes them over, he dissolves the name, fires the employees, and takes the technology away and just says, "Here, learn this stuff. We're taking it over. It's our new bread and butter." And that's how it's always been. It's just services are really bad. But look at it. Oh. Yeah, it's like it's like a business. It's getting all this stuff from companies failing, but it's like, in a way, I call it pay to win situation, because basically it's all he's doing. He's buying the stuff to win, to think he's building a business by paying to win it. And now he's just got, well, at this point, let's see Bitcoin crashed or anything. I don't know. I'm not a Bitcoin bro, just follow the tracks on that. But, oh, well, that probably got sieged anyways, because freaking, no, it couldn't be because LVNet's a different thing. So he's probably, my guesstimate is when he got busted early this year, um, anything that he was probably mining probably got wet, taken offline, switched to another Bitcoin wallet or something. Who knows? I don't know how that goes. Um, I wasn't there to even witness what's going on. So that's a good thing. But regardless, it's like, that's how, you know, and because Marty's doing the pay to win thing, CJ's getting more arrogant, thinking that he's becoming a really successful company. He's just seeing these big clients that were acquired from other clients. I mean, I've seen big sales, but I've seen those big sales fall through because of the services and whatnot. There's some that actually had like contracts for years, and I remember seeing lawsuits between that when things are not working right. And then all of a sudden things start working right, things get better, things get implemented stronger. Just for them though. Like it would take a lawsuit if you went higher than 1.5 megabits per second. Uh, hmm. And then the scam tactics of certain way of canceling. If you ever wanted to cancel that ISP, you have to, even though you phoned it in, you still have to send an email stating that you canceled. And even though it's like the phone call comes in and they're canceling and whatnot, I mean, I got these voicemails and everything too, you know. I, hmm, I really don't know. I would love to continue on. The only problem is, it's like 10:30, and I'm just going on a tangent on how I'm putting together this next segment that I'm working on. Uh, it would be kind of cool in a way if I had like someone to actually bounce this information with that used to work for Ned or Marty and whatnot. Like I said, used to. Can't be like currently because technically they can go after them for insider information. Unless they're working under the table. Yeah. I'm just going for what I've already known. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I should get ready. I should get ready to go to bed. I think it's like LV.net, Eastman Computers, Veronica Connecting Point.
I would have been good in a war
I'm putting
zone.
it together as a
Really
one
would
whole
have.
thing. Something flying in this game? Kind of a fool. I know. There's no weapons draw. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm being a Trevor.
You are in restricted airspace. Divert your course or you will be...
Yeah. Alright, switching over.
shot down.
But yes, back to
I just
other
hope people
things.
get what we're trying to do with this film.
They will. I think they
Knowing
definitely
that
will.
CJ, turns a blind eye. Like, in the blind eye. Marty's been gaslighting me. On top of his gaslighting me, pulling me forward, and situations would be like, I mean, I used to have old vlogs, and you can actually see my old vlogs on freaking archive.org. But it was like, it's like this. It's like Marty was also doing a lot of sitting down, always trying to, in a way, I'm trying to think of a situation where somehow, how, and I don't remember when or how, and I even said, okay, be my financial advisor. It's okay, you can be. I never ever said that. I don't remember ever saying that. But somehow I somehow said that. And because of that, anytime I would ask hey, when can we convert myself to an actual employee and whatnot, he would always use my parents as like the ones that would actually bully me, ones that would actually, take things from me, take my money all the time, and I'll never have money. And because I'm already, I'll have money, I always let him use it, or he becomes my financial advisor. And somehow led me to always believe on top of it's like on top of like on top of like blaming me being the victim of my own parents and whatnot, which was it would never went that route. You would always. I mean, I haven't even got to the point where how he would mentally abuse me doing carvo, but he would verbally abuse me. Um, Mainly a lot of times is like calling me names and whatnot. Um, like the one name that actually I still hate to this day, and and because at the time the name started with a G, and and undiagnosed cancer at the time, which was one of the side effects was a lot of flagellant gases. Somehow I got labeled as defunct because of that, and of course being harassed because of that. And that went out through. That actually happens to this day. And I've said it many times. I don't like that name, mainly because of how it was put together. I mean, I don't feel like gangster kind of thing, because that wasn't what he meant it to be. He meant it because of my name started with a D, and the funky because, it wasn't anything funky, it was because I have a pre-conditioned problem at the time, which no one knew, but still, it was college humor and he wanted to use it on me. And because of that, of course some other people will take it to the heart and think I was going to like that name too. Which I always get disgusted every time someone calls me by that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like like the G-Punk era, doing like Warren G and people, you know, punk stuff, but when it was meant to be like that kind of stuff, meant to be the derogatory term, it's kind of hard to really like where I go with them.
Man, I'm
So
drunk.
it is 10:30.
But
I do have to
I
get up
ain't getting
early
drunker.
because I do work and stuff. So I'm piecing more of this together. Definitely gonna be seeing this coming soon. So I might stream it on Twitch and post it as a podcast thing later. It's streaming on Twitch. It'll be like Friday night probably. I'll do like after 9 o'clock, and I don't know, I'll have like the full presentation ready, and hopefully I'll have it done this week. I have a lot of it written down. I am putting down even like, you know, my hardship growing up kind of thing to make it understand where I came from and why I would feel ignorant about lots of things that happened during the time. I mean, you have my trauma with my cancer and stuff, so I'm already traumatized beyond that, and during the same time of being traumatized, I get freaking FBI rated at the same time. It was like 20 years ago. I mean, let's see, it's Venezuela, Alice Customs. See, I have pretty much 100% this thing. But yeah, I gotta get some sleep. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night.